All right, buckle up, buttercups, because today is the day Karen Louise Henderson, yes, I'm using my full name for dramatic effect, become a YouTube star. Not just any star, mind you. A sensation, a guru, a beacon of light guiding the lost souls of the internet. Move over, influencers, because Karen is here and she's got things to say. Now, let me tell you, this has been a long time coming. Ever since my neighbor Susan started posting those air-fried Brussels sprouts recipes and getting like 20 whole likes, I knew I could do better. People need to hear my thoughts. They need to see me in action. Because let's face it, half of the internet is just people talking about stuff they barely know anything about. And I'm fully prepared to do exactly that. I set up my phone on the kitchen counter, right between my Live, Laugh, Love sign and my Keurig, because branding is important. I even bought one of those ring lights from Amazon, which I'm pretty sure is just a glowing circle of lies because it makes me look washed out. But whatever. It was on sale, and a deal's a deal, even if it's a scam. Deep breath, Karen. You were born for this. I hit record. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Karen. And today, we are going to be talking about the things nobody else will tell you. And I mean nobody. You know how it is, folks. People are too scared to speak their minds these days. But not me. No siree. Bob, if thinking for yourself was a crime, I'd be serving a life sentence with no chance of parole. I pause for effect, flipping my freshly highlighted bob over my shoulder like I'm auditioning for Real Housewives of Suburbia. First of all, let's talk about customer service. Because, listen, I don't know what kind of training these kids are getting these days, but back in my day, if you worked a register, you at least pretended to care. I was at Target the other day trying to return a blender that I had for, well, okay, 2 years. But the thing just stopped working. I mean, I'm not saying it's their fault, but I'm not saying it either. So I calmly and politely asked to see the manager. I do the universal calmly and politely hand motion, which looks suspiciously like an aggressive jab to an imaginary bellboy. And do you know what they told me? That they couldn't return it because it was out of warranty. Excuse me? Since when do big corporations get to just steal my money like that? Since when do they decide that my hard-earned cash just vanishes into thin air the moment a tiny, meaningless little warranty expires? I mean, call me old-fashioned, but if I spend my money somewhere, I expect that thing to last at least until the end of time, or at the very least until I'm done being interested in it. And before anyone says, oh, Karen, why didn't you buy the extended warranty? Let me tell you something. I am not going to be bamboozled into paying extra just so something works like it's supposed to. If I wanted to play roulette with my household appliances, I'd go to Vegas. You know who never needed extended warranties? My grandma. Because when something broke back in her day, she'd fix it with duct tape, determination, and a little bit of good old-fashioned resentment. But no, apparently we live in an age where customer service means figure it out yourself and don't call us. It's like buying a ticket for a cruise and then being told you have to swim the whole way there. I pause, smirking at the camera, waiting for the imaginary applause. This is what's wrong with society today. No respect, no accountability, no concern for the hardworking customers who keep these places in business. And don't even get me started on Starbucks. I ordered a venti caramel macchiato, extra caramel. And do you know what they gave me? A regular caramel macchiato. I mean, if I wanted just enough caramel, I would have said that. But no, I said extra. And I meant extra. I deserve extra. We all deserve extra. Hashtag self-care. I lean in for emphasis, gripping my coffee mug like it contains the very essence of my soul. This is what happens when people don't listen. It's like talking to a brick wall that occasionally shrugs at you. And I can already hear the barista apologists in the comments. Oh, Karen, they were probably busy. Maybe they just made a mistake. Listen, I worked in food service for 6 months back in 1992. I know how it works. And let me tell you, if you can't handle making a drink exactly the way someone ordered it, maybe you should consider a career in mime. Because that requires no listening skills whatsoever. I check my notes. Yes, I have notes because preparation is key. Okay, next topic, HOA violations. Now, let me tell you, the absolute nerve of my HOA to send me a letter about my holiday decorations. It's March. March. I don't see how a couple of tasteful candy cane lights and a 14-foot inflatable Santa is inappropriate for the season. I mean, last I checked, Christmas spirit doesn't have an expiration date. What's next? Are they gonna tell me I can't have pumpkins in November? Oh, wait. They already did. Apparently, my festive displays are distracting and cause a hazard. Well, excuse me for having a little joy in my life. I shake my head in exaggerated dismay. And if we're going to talk about violations, why don't we talk about my neighbor Brian who mows his lawn at ungodly hours of the morning? I swear that man is out there revving up his mower like it's the Indy 500 at the crack of dawn. But oh no, my lights are the problem? I'm just saying, if we're gonna start throwing out citations, let's be fair. And honestly, if Brian really wanted to be a good neighbor, he'd mow my lawn while he's at it. But no, I get a warning letter. And he gets to parade around like the Prince of Grass. Unbelievable. I take a dramatic sip of my oversized don't talk to me until I've had my coffee mug. All right, let's wrap this up with a little PSA. If you see me at the store, please do not ask me to use self-checkout. I did not come here to work. If I wanted to scan my own groceries, I'd apply for a job and demand a raise. So unless you're giving me a discount for doing the work myself, I will be patiently waiting in line like the queen that I am. I point dramatically at the camera for emphasis. That's all for today, folks. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you disagree with me, well, that's your right. It's a free country. But just know that I'll probably be discussing your incorrect opinions in my next video. Stay strong, stay vocal, and don't be afraid to ask for the manager when necessary. I end the recording, feeling absolutely exhilarated. This is it. This is my moment. I slap a fancy title on the video, something clickbaity like Karen Speaks the Truth, and hit upload. And now, we wait. While I refresh the page obsessively, I call Susan. Hey, Sue, just a heads up. I might be too famous to attend book club next week. You know how it is. Fame changes people. She sighs. Karen, it's been 5 minutes. Exactly, and I already have 2 views. One of them is mine, and I think the other one might be my cat walking across the keyboard, but still. And just like that, my YouTube empire is born. Watch out, internet. Karen has logged on.